Hi, this is Jeannie. Welcome to my next video training on how to write your own book. This segment I want to talk to you about the presentation, the printing of your book. I had a friend I met the other day at dinner, and she showed me a book. She just got it printed. This is a proof. And when I looked at it, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many different things. The content was great. My friend has great expertise, so she has mentioned a lot of things in it. The content is great. However, the presentation of the book really didn't bring up the basic credibility, the expertise of my friend. So these are certain things you don't want to do when you print your book. So I'm going to show you her book first. This is her book. Now, I have asked her permission to use her book as an example to show you what not to do. First thing is that the title of the book is amazing. It says The Power to Create Your Life by Design. So it's a great name, and I love it too. What most of the books you will notice is if you can get something which is just 4 letters or 4 words, like create your life by design, that would have more impact than if you have more than 4 words. But if you really can't get it, and what you want to name your book is something, you feel that it's more than 4 words, go ahead, go for it. If it makes it you feel comfortable with the name when you say it, it's great. But if you're really looking for a name, I would suggest go with 4 words. Second is you're getting your book done for 2 reasons: to leave a legacy, to establish credibility and authority. So in this case, you want to have books which are hardcover. Now this is paperback. So paperback is great too, but a hardcover makes a lot of difference. Second is, another thing I'm going to tell you is, I'm going to open this book and show you. The table of contents. Her table of contents is on the right side of the page. You should start, actually when you look at the page, then it is to your left. But you should always have the table of contents to your right. All important things start on the right, because it's human nature to look at things which are on the right hand first and then on the left. Now, it may not be all the time, but most of the time. Again, now if you notice the print, the font, I'm going to move this closer so you can get a better idea. The font of the book. The font, I believe, is Garamond, and if it is not, I would suggest to Lacole, hey, you should be Garamond font, because Garamond is a great font for people to see, and it's just amazing. Next is the spacing. Now, 2 line spacing is huge. It just basically makes it look as if you're trying to get in more pages, and you're doing that by having 2 line spacing. That's what the impression it gives to people. So what I would suggest here is to use 1.5 spacing. 1.5 spacing is just nice. It doesn't look too crowded. People can read better, and at the same time gives you what you're really looking for in terms of how you want to present your book. Like, okay, it's a great book. If you really want to fill in pages, add illustrations, add pictures to the book, add anecdotes or stories of customer case studies. That way you can add more pages to the book. But don't do it by increasing the line spacing. The line spacing 2 is too much, unless you really are writing for the elderly or something like that. But if you're writing for a normal audience, 1.5 space is just perfect. Another thing Lacole has not done is the spacing. Now, you may not be able to make out, because I can see on the video, the margins are very, very less margin. It's like not even half a centimeter. So, oh my gosh, you should have a margin of at least 1 inch. At least 1 inch. So, like your finger should fit in it or something, because it makes it look really professionally done. It makes it look very neat. It looks so clean. So you have to have a good margin on both sides. I wish you can see this. I mean, her margin is like totally like towards the end, and it makes it look really, it's really not so well done. I'm sorry, Nicole. You're a great writer. I've loved the information you have in this book, and as you can see, this is a proof. Okay, can you see it? Okay, 1 minute. Can you see it now? Okay, this is a proof. So it's a proof copy. I'm sure that when she takes it, she's going to make it, make all these changes. So this is some of the things that I can see right now. Another thing I would suggest and tell you is that all important things start on the right side. So if you have any chapter headings, you have any table of contents, you have preface, you have introduction, forward, anything, start on the right. Even if that means you have to leave one page blank or something like that. Even if it means that, go ahead, do it, because that will make your book really look good and position you as the expert you are, because that means you have put efforts into doing the right thing. You have put in efforts. You know your stuff. That's what it means. Well, I can't say anything else right now, but this is what I would suggest you take into consideration whenever you go ahead and print your book. Look for the fonts, look for the line spacing, the margins, the book cover. Make it a hard cover rather than a soft cover. Start your chapters on the right hand side pages. Start your table of contents on the right. Now the table of contents here was on the left as well, so start it on the right, and you will have a great looking professional book.